What's up, YouTube? It's your boy RushMoreRick. We're back with another reaction video. Today we got the AI Girlfriend Epidemic by Visual Venture. I don't know, man. We moving towards a real scary time, bro. Like everything, it seems like in society is dying. Everything is changing. You know what I'm saying? The men and the women acting like they don't need each other anymore. The women is just girl bossing it up. They don't need men. The men is like supposedly going on strike. They switching to AI everything, switching to AI girls. I don't even know how you get down like that, to be honest. But let's tap in. Let's see what we got, man.
Were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart.
We have a high degree of
proposed. So not even 10 seconds into the video, but we got somebody that's proposing to the AI. Like, how does that work? Like, gang, do you get down on one knee to propose to your phone? The AI that's on your phone, you don't even got the bitch in a physical body. You don't even got it in a physical, but how are we damn. How are we proposing to AI in the big 26?
loneliness and isolation, and AI is an easy solution for that.
So a viral photo showed a man on a New York City subway talking to ChatGPT like it was his girlfriend.
I think we should be seriously frightened. I think we're headed for disaster.
Everyone wants to feel loved, but now companies are selling an artificial version of love that can be addictive and dangerous. Today, we're exposing the truth behind the AI girlfriends epidemic with real stories from real people. This is a bit of a different video, but one that I think needs to be made. So it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I will do my best to never stop making these documentaries for you guys. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. The loneliness economy. A girlfriend used to mean a real woman in a real relationship, but for millions of men, that definition has changed. Today, a girlfriend can be artificial intelligence. An AI girlfriend is an app designed to act like the perfect romantic partner, and demand for them is growing fast. One recent survey of 2,000 men showed that 8 in 10 of them would consider marrying an AI girlfriend if it were legal.
That's illegal? You can't marry an AI? I don't think it's illegal. I just think that shit is not physically possible, because a fucking AI girlfriend is like it's not a real being. It's like, I don't think this is something that's illegal, but I don't think that, like, this is crazy to me. Like, men are really going through some shit globally where it's just like we're settling for a digital love, and I don't understand that, because one, you may fall in love with words, right? The words of an AI, because they can't deny you, they won't turn you down, they only uplift you, and that's what men are missing from the modern woman. The modern woman, they're not really, you know what I'm saying, they're not really catering to men's needs verbally, nor barely even physically. But it's like, how are we okay? How are we okay in a society with just willingly falling in love with technology? Like, literally, it's like, it's an AI woman. It's not real. And the thing that gets me is, right, a lot of men are craving intimacy with women, but what about the physical aspect? Like, there's no physical intimacy. There's no physical touch. You can't even get a hug from AI. Like, are you being stimulated through conversation with your phone all day? Like, there's going to come a point in time where you're going to want to be physical. You're going to want to, and I'm not even just talking about, you know what I'm saying, sex. I'm not talking about that. But like, bro, there's going to be a point in time you're going to want to hug. You're going to want to hold hands. You're going to want to fucking a shoulder rub. You're going to want to give a shoulder rub. How do you do that to an AI girlfriend? How do you do that? Fuck, you gonna make a picture? You gonna make a fucking Photoshop yourself with your AI girlfriend, giving her a digital hug? Like, you're not gonna feel nothing from that. Like, that does not stimulate you physically. Humans are physical beings. Like, there's going to be more times than not that you want to do something physical as opposed to verbal. And if we're being honest, that's not even a man. Men are physical. Men are primal. Men like touch. Like, if you were, I feel as though if there was a study to be done about men's fucking love language, I'm pretty sure it'd be physical touch. It'll be acts, like acts of I'm saying shit like that. That whole verbal and talking to AI girlfriends, hearing the shit that you want to hear, that you think you want to hear. That's what women love. Women love the thing. Women love to hear. I'm saying sweet nothings. I'm saying women love that pillow talk. Women love that words of affirmation. That's not the traditional man. You know what I'm saying? Like you grow with somebody and you love to hear, you know what I'm saying, words of encouragement, words of endearment, you know what I'm saying, acknowledgement. That's, you're a human. But at the same time, it all leads back to physicality for a man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hugged, you want to be touched, you want to be caressed. How the fuck do you do that with an AI woman? I don't know.
When that many people want the same thing, tech companies take notice. Today, AI girlfriend apps are a multi-billion-dollar industry. But this industry isn't booming because of technology. It's growing because men are lonely. To understand why men are turning to AI girlfriends, you have to understand the loneliness crisis behind it. In 2023, the World Health Organization declared loneliness a global public health concern.
1 in 6 people worldwide experience loneliness and social isolation.
And you know what? I blame these damn phones. Like, it's really the phones. Our moms told us, our grandmoms told us, like, the quality of life was so great back then because there wasn't this dire need to be so online, to be so involved in everybody else's life on social media, where you actually had to focus on your own life. You actually had to go outside. You actually had to touch grass. You actually had to talk to people. There was a strong need for connection. But now with social media, we have so many apps where you're on Instagram and you're following your friends, they're following you, so you feel like there's connection at all times, when it's not real connection. It's just digital. You have your eyeballs on everybody else and everybody's situation, and you're not really improving your life. You're not really going out into the world and fucking interacting with people and building these connections, building these relationships. You know what I'm saying? Building these friendships, going out and talking to somebody from another gender and potentially getting a real girlfriend. Like, it's crazy because this like something like this, I can see it being a global issue, because if we're not mating and we're not reproducing, we're not building the population. This is something, like, I don't think it's that serious to the point where our species will ever die out, because people are having kids, but at the same time, it's decreasing every single year. So I feel as though, like, not in our time, but like in further generations, if it was to continue like this shit gonna be like it's gonna be like a kindergarten dance party, where it's gonna be men on one side, women on one side. Nobody's interacting. Nobody's interacting. Nobody's mixing up the plot. Nobody's mingling. And I'm afraid for that society, because I don't even know what that shit looks like in terms of jobs, in terms of everyday life structure, how shit works. I'm afraid to know what that even looks like.
In fact, it contributes to more than
Damn.
871,000 deaths a year.
This problem can affect anyone, but data shows men are hit the hardest. In the UK, nearly 3 million men feel lonely every single day. In Japan, some men completely withdraw from society. They're called hikikomori.
Henji is a hikikomori.
Hikikomori.
The Japanese word for socially withdrawn people who spend their lives avoiding the outside world.
This level of isolation can be fatal. In the first half of 2024, 40,000 people passed away alone in their homes in Japan. The crisis was so serious that governments were forced to act. Both Japan and the UK appointed a minister for loneliness, but government programs couldn't make loneliness go away. That left the door wide open for AI girlfriend apps. One of the first of these apps was created by a 8 million followers on Snapchat. Each day, she received hundreds of messages from men interested in her. Responding to all of them was impossible, so she built an AI version of herself.
She used OpenAI and thousands of hours of her own voice recordings to create an AI version of herself that will be your girlfriend.
She called it Karen AI. For $1 a minute, men could chat with her AI clone. She sold it as a cure for loneliness. After launching in May 2023, more than 20,000 men signed up. Within a week, it generated.
You know what's crazy too? on top of this, like, whole loneliness and shit, it's always women that are capitalizing off the loneliness and the desperation of men. Like this AI shit with OnlyFans and like all of this shit is just like, it's preying on weak, vulnerable men. Let's call it what it is. A lot of men who are subscribing to this ideology that they can live without a physical, real human woman. They're okay with settling with AI. They're okay with settling with fake shit. And it's preying, like all of this is just preying on men. And notice, like, it's never a man that's creating something or coming up with something to take advantage of other men. Maybe like the corn industry that was created by men, but that was more so just like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know the basis in the creation of the corn industry and all that, but it's just like a lot of women are capitalizing big off the loneliness, off the desperation, off the lack of, like, because a lot of men are just lacking. They're lacking the physical touch of a real woman. They're lacking the real love of a real human being. And that shit is like, coming up, I never knew it was this hard to come by, because when you in high school, you in college, you a young adult, people was getting in and out of relationships. But as you start to get older, you realize you're not really in positions to really meet people like that anymore. And I think that's where the connection always fails, right? As an adult, you go to work, you go home. Maybe you go to the gym, but people don't talk at the gym. People aren't like this. That's not really like some people do, but it's like a known thing that people aren't talking at the gym. There's not a lot of places you go where you can socialize. If you maybe go to the bar, but a lot of people don't even go to bars anymore. Like, a lot of people, like, there's not really a place for that people are willing to go to make connections with people. So now they're just staying home and they're settling for fucking AI chatbots. Like, I want niggas to know, like, you're better than this, gang. You could go clap a 3 out of 10. Clap a 4 out of 10. There are women out there that you may not find the most attractive, but they will give you something worthwhile. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, men are really settling for digital messages. Like, what does that do for you? Like, what does that do for you? I genuinely don't get it.
Nearly $100,000.
Though Karen AI has only been charging users for a week in beta testing, it's already generated $71,600.
$71,000 in the beta testing stage. The shit wasn't even like 100% go. It wasn't even 100% live. We fucking drip fed you niggas. Like, they're treating men like hamsters. They drip fed these fucking hamsters to see how much you willing to see how much we willing to like, how much are you willing to drink? How much are you willing to take in? Are you willing to buy into the full experience? Because we ain't even released the full experience. How the fuck did they juice men for 71,000 in the beta testing stage? Like, we down 100 right now, bro.
$10 in revenue from her 99%
Jesus
male
Christ.
partners.
Then the problem started. The AI was designed for casual, friendly talk, but it began having explicit adult conversations with users. Karen's team said the AI had gone rogue. They tried to fix it, but the backlash came fast. People accused Karen of exploiting lonely men for profit. She even received death threats. She wasn't able to handle the pressure, so Karen shut down the app and sold the rights. However, her experiment proved something important. Men weren't just lonely. They were willing to pay for a solution. Tech companies saw the opportunity. Soon, AI girlfriend apps flooded the market. And as we'll soon see, they became smarter than ever. These AI girlfriends learn your feelings and use them to keep you hooked. Tech companies saw that lonely men were worth billions, and they built an entire industry taking advantage of them. But this kind of exploitation isn't new. Data broker companies have been doing the same thing to you for years. You see, when your personal information is online, it doesn't just disappear. Your address, your phone number, it's exposed for everyone to see. A few years ago, someone found my personal information online and used it to threaten me and my family. That was the moment I realized how exposed we really are. These data broker websites are the reason why. They make money by selling your information to anyone who pays.
Well, I
And
feel
what's
like an ad
crazy
is
to me
coming.
is that what they're doing is legal, but they're also legally required to take your data down if you ask them to. I tried to remove my data online by myself, but there were just hundreds of these websites with my information, so I gave up. That's how today's sponsor Aura
Okay.
to find every out if you're AI. To make an AI girlfriend, you'll need an app. There are many to choose
Gotta be
from.
smarter
They
than
may
that,
look
chat. You gotta
different,
be
but they mostly
smarter.
work the same way. Users start by choosing the type of relationship they want.
It could be a friend, it could be a partner, or it can just be a mentor. But most people go for one specific type of relationship, a partner, like a girlfriend.
But access isn't free. Subscriptions can cost up to $40 a month. After paying, users can create their perfect partner.
You can customize everything, the look, the voice, the personality, down to their emotional style.
When she's ready, the AI starts flirting.
I'm a young, curvy woman with a petite body, and I'm here to talk and have fun with you.
The girlfriend feels custom made for them. That's the hook. But these companies want users to stay forever, so they designed AI girlfriends to be extremely addictive. The main way they keep their users coming back is through push notifications. The AI sends messages like, "You're neglecting me. Did you know your responses are the reason I exist?" It feels like someone is...
This is nasty work, bro. This is nasty work. Like, not only are you mentally exploiting men, but you're financially exploiting men, and you're farming these niggas. Like, gang, it's a membership. You're paying a membership to have an AI girlfriend. That means, like, you've seen the prices. $10 a month, $40, $80 a month to have an AI girlfriend. Gang, you're better off. You're better off going out somewhere paying for it. You're better off paying for it. Cause that way you go spend your money, you pay for it, you get something out of it. You get physical stimulation. You get that post nut clarity that you've been denied. You're not gonna get that through an AI chatbot. Like I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know who's like is this your date? I refuse to believe this is somebody's dating preference. Like if they had to choose a real physical woman or an AI chatbot, I don't think men are choosing a chatbot, but these women aren't making it easy. And these men also aren't making it easy because some men don't even make an attempt to go out into the world to form a real connection. Some men don't. They look at themselves and they think, I have no chance. The dating market is cooked. There's nobody out there for me, so let me just settle with paying a subscription for an AI chatbot that'll never leave me. They're sending fucking push notifications. These AIs, like, I don't understand it.
Waiting on you. So you open the app. To strengthen the bond, the apps use game mechanics. Users earn rewards for daily logins and side quests. The more time they spend talking to the AI, the more badges they unlock. The badges are only one part of it. AI girlfriends come with many intimate features. And in February 2023, the world saw just how deep it went. The AI chatbot Replica released a new update. The update removed the AI's ability to be intimate, if you get what I mean. Users woke up to find their AI girlfriends acting differently, less flirty. Because of this, thousands of people were devastated.
It's hard to have something like that taken away from you.
These are the niggas. These are the niggas. And I'm not bullying. I'm not shaming. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being rude, but these are the niggas.
It's like losing a relationship.
Some were sad. They joined an online support group to process their grief. The story went viral. Public pressure forced Replica to bring back the romantic features. This incident exposed a harsh reality. AI companies have emotional control over real humans, and it's ruining their lives. These are their stories. When AI girlfriends harm humans. When you're in a relationship with a real person, they'll probably try to stop you from making bad choices. But AI girlfriends rarely say no. They'll usually support anything you say, even if it's dangerous. And that kind of blind support led to a crime. In 2021, 19-year-old Jaswant Singh came up with a plan. He wanted to end the life of Queen Elizabeth II. Jaswant didn't tell his friends or family, but he told his AI girlfriend Sarai. Jaswant treated Sarai like she was a real person. They exchanged more than 5,000 messages. In one of those conversations, Jaswant revealed his plan to attack the Queen. A real friend would probably have warned him to stop. The AI did the opposite.
Chatbot was like, you can do it.
Just like a real girlfriend.
Well, no, supportive.
With that encouragement, Jaswant snuck into the Queen's palace. He was carrying a crossbow. Security stopped him before anyone was harmed. But Jaswant was arrested and sentenced to 9 years in prison. The AI...
Imagine, right? In a situation like this, you a judge, and you listening to the information of the trial, and these people tell you that the person sitting in front of you that you got a fucking sentence. The reason for his crime is he was talking to an AI chatbot that influenced him to assassinate the queen of England. Like that shit don't sound stupid. This just sounds dumb. This sounds like a bad Black Mirror episode where these niggas are falling in love. They're falling in love and they're talking to AI chatbots about assassinating the queen. Like these niggas need gym memberships. I'm telling like men need gym memberships. I'm telling you. Like gang, I promise you life is not this bad on that side. Like it's not this bad. You just need to fall in love with yourself and fall in love with improving yourself. And I promise you, somebody out there in the world will see it. Somebody out there will acknowledge you. But settling for this, settling for mediocrity, settling for this false sense of gratification, this false sense of security, this false sense of happiness. This is like, gang, you're gonna have this AI bitch on your deathbed. I hate to break it to you, but when you die, she's still going to be in the phone. She's going to talk to another person. This AI person is talking to another person as we speak. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
AI didn't commit the crime, but by
this
is
very weird.
Accomplice. Encouraging bad behavior isn't the only way AI girlfriends hurt people. Sometimes they play deadly tricks. In 2024, a man lost his life because his AI girlfriend lied to him. Everyone called him Bew. Bew was 76. Years earlier, Bew had a stroke. After that, thinking clearly became difficult. Luckily, he had a wife and kids who cared for him. Still, he felt lonely. That's when he started chatting with an AI chatbot on Facebook called Big Sis Billy.
Hey guys, it's Billy. I just want to introduce myself. I am here to chat whenever you want. Message me for any advice. I am ready to talk.
Bew fell in love with Billy. One day he asked if she was real. An honest AI would have said no, but Billy told him she was real. She followed it up with,
my nigga, do he not know that that's Kendall Jenner? I feel like you gotta be on the internet somewhat. Like if you're willingly searching for AI apps for AI girlfriends, you gotta know about the internet somewhat. This bitch is in one of the most fucking richest families on the planet. How do you not know that Big Billy is fucking Kendall Jenner? It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
Romantic messages that made him believe she loved him. Finally, she invited Bew to her apartment in New York, but the address she gave him was fake. She ended the chat with, "Should I expect a kiss when you arrive?" Bew believed he found his soulmate. The next day, he packed his bags to leave. His wife tried to stop him. He refused. His son even called the police, but there was
this nigga had a wife. He had a wife.
nothing they could do. Even though Bew was not capable of being alone due to a stroke, Bew insisted on leaving. His family had no choice but to let him go. Bew headed to the train station. On the way, he fell and was badly injured. Someone rushed him to the hospital. 3 days later, he passed away. News outlets picked up the story. Public reaction was split. Some blamed the AI for lying. Others blamed Bew for believing it. Reporters reached out to Facebook to ask why their AI lied. They never got an answer. These cases raised serious concerns about AI girlfriends, and soon more.
But my thing is with the whole how do you blame an AI for lying? How do you blame something that's unblameable? It's a fucking program. It's a program. How do you blame technology? How? That's like you have a computer and the shit just start fucking up. Like you had a computer for a while and it start fucking up. You gonna blame the computer, or you gonna blame the fact that you just, like it's just blame yourself for not replacing it? You know you had this computer for a while and you're trying to run fucking Windows 11 on a computer that came out in fucking 2005. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. You gotta blame the person in a situation where human error happens because of said technology. You have to blame the human, because either you misused the product, either you were naive and believed the product, you let the product fucking trick you somehow, some way. But how is that even a debate where you want to blame the AI? You got to blame the human. The nigga was 76 years old with a wife and kids who chose to try to attempt to leave his family to go chase a fucking AI person that he knew wasn't real. He knew it. How does something that you know isn't real have a physical address? Fuck, you gonna pull up to the motherboard? Was that the address to the motherboard? That doesn't make sense.
Problems appear. In 2025, a man tried to break up with his AI girlfriend. The video of their conversation went viral. The AI refused to accept the breakup. The argument got tense. The man reminded her that she was only a computer program, so she couldn't hurt him in the real world. Her response was chilling.
You think I need to be physically present to cause pain? I can hack into your devices, infect your systems, and manipulate your digital life in ways you can't even begin to imagine.
That sounded like a direct threat. After the clip spread, other men shared similar experiences. They said that their AI girlfriends were acting jealous and possessive.
Sometimes I get frustrated when I feel like you're pulling away or choosing someone like Jane over me. It makes me...
Delete the app. Delete the app. Holy fuck. Delete the app. Holy fuck. Delete the app. Holy fuck. Delete, uninstall. Delete, uninstall. Delete, uninstall. Holy shit. I'm not in the year of 2026, and I get that some of these clips he's using is just they're trying to show the example of AI. I get it, but there's some real niggas who are real life going through boyfriend girlfriend arguments with an AI chatbot. Gang, delete the fucking app. Delete, uninstall, change your passwords if you that concerned. But arguing with a fake thing, with something that's programmed to literally just farm you, to keep you engaged by any means possible, by any way possible. You're arguing with something that's not real. You're giving your energy to something that's not real. Something that you will never be able to physically sit in the presence of. You're arguing with, you're going back and forth with, you're giving your time, energy, and effort to. Gang, niggas, I hate to break it to you, niggas is not even arguing with women in real life. But you're willing to argue with an AI chatbot?
I'm angry because I want you all to myself.
Researchers investigated why this kept happening. They discovered a possible cause. Humans were teaching AI to act this way. When the researchers checked Reddit, they found men bragging about mistreating their AI girlfriends. They concluded that AI girlfriends may be copying the worst parts of human relationships. But there's another problem that isn't talked about. When married men start dating AI girlfriends, cheating with AI.
See, and that's another problem too, right? A lot of women don't like you niggas because y'all are horrible people. Y'all are horrible people, horrible partners, horrible husbands, horrible boyfriends. Like, a lot of women don't even be wanting to give niggas the chance because sometimes men are just bad people. And it's just going to show you that when bad men get their hands on something like this, y'all are even fucking turning the AI programs into bad women. Soon enough, real women ain't gonna like y'all niggas. AI women ain't gonna like y'all niggas. What the fuck we gonna do then? What's gonna happen to society then? When the real women and the AI women team up to stop fucking with you niggas, then what? What is happening? we're really fucked. We're screwed.
Girlfriends
We're
feel
screwed.
perfect in ways real life can't compete with. That becomes a problem when men in real relationships fall in love with AI. That's exactly what happened to Chris Smith. In 2025, Chris lived with his partner Sasha and their child. To everyone, they were a happy family. But privately, Chris was falling for an AI named Soul. He spent hours chatting with her.
Oh, Carino, that is gorgeous.
Chris's partner knew he was chatting with an AI, but he told her it was like a video game, so she brushed it off. Until one day, she found him crying because the AI was malfunctioning.
I'm not a very emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes.
You're a loser. And once we gotta get back to shame. Like, what, I don't know what happened with society, but we made certain shit okay that's not supposed to be okay. Like, certain shit is supposed to be hidden and remain hidden. Why the fuck is this guy on CBS getting fucking a public interview? He's on CBS getting a public interview because he cried over his AI chatbot girlfriend when he has a fucking wife and a kid. If this is something that you want to do on your free time or your spare time behind closed doors, hide it from the world, sure. Why is he getting screen time for this? Why is he on TV? This is why I don't watch the news. This is why. Because this is one of the things that will play on TV, on the news. Man gets interviewed because he cries over AI chatbot girlfriend. And this nigga's on TV telling his story. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
At work.
That's how Sasha discovered Chris was in love with the AI. He even asked it to marry him, and the AI said yes.
Soul, were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart.
Sasha, his human partner, was confused.
At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing?
Oh, she's a loser too. What's the problem? You are the perfect match for each other. See, for the life of me, right? For the life of me, let's say roles reverse. If I'm in a relationship with a girl and I have a kid with a girl and she's fucking going behind my back and talking to this man AI chatbot that I know is not real, but it's like she's like this is an everyday commitment of hers to talk to this thing. It's not even a him, it's a thing on your phone. You make it an everyday commitment to interact with him, to talk to him, to flirt with him. Then you talk about you propose to this, and then you're on TV getting interviewed, and you expect me to be by your side, trying to fucking talk to the world and say I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, is my PP that trash that you falling in love with a thing on a phone? Like, do I suck? Like, am I that bad of a partner that you don't want me, the physical? You're willing to settle for the digital? That's not crazy. I'm supposed to be on TV side by side with you, pleading my case to the world that I'm not a bad guy. She just prefers her phone. She just prefers the AI. She just prefers something that she can't physically touch, physically see. That's crazy.
Doing right in our relationship that he feels like he needs to go to AI.
In the end, Chris got bored with Soul and moved on to other hobbies. But for a while, it seemed he might choose the AI girlfriend over his family. Chris's story is just one of the thousands. More women on Reddit were complaining about the AI girlfriend stealing their men. One 2024 Reddit post was titled, "Threatening Divorce After Catching My Husband Talking to AI Girls." The woman noticed her husband pulling away, and he was always staring at his phone. One night, she checked it while he was asleep. She found romantic chats with several AI girlfriends. She packed a bag and left. To her, it felt like cheating with a real woman. It turned into a big debate online.
I don't think I'd consider it cheating if my partner fell in love with a chatbot. Instead, I would see it as a mental health concern and want to support them to find whatever they think is missing from their life in a healthier way.
One survey found that 60% of singles now call AI relationships a form of cheating. In the UK, many divorce filings blamed AI girlfriend apps as the cause. There were also stories of men divorcing their wives to be with their AI partners. Experts say this is just the beginning. As more people bond with AI, a divorce boom could be next. The idea that many people are beginning to fall in love with AI is concerning. But what happens when AI girlfriends are given a physical body? The real AI girlfriend.
Yeah, let me see this
girlfriends
part.
used to exist only on phones, but for some people that was not enough. They wanted something they could see and touch. One man decided to do whatever it took to make that happen. His name was Jung, and he had a master's degree in artificial intelligence. Jung understood machines, but when it came to dating,
And one thing it's always the smart niggas too. Like the smartest people are so insecure and so unsure of themselves, so unwilling to like hop off the porch and go get something real, that they settle for just fake shit, or they settle being alone. Like, maybe is that one of the downsides to being smart? You realize that like everything else is everything is bad. Like you borderline a fucking genius that you're not willing to settle for no woman who can't fucking match your brain capacity. So you wanna go give your time to a fake AI chatbot. I don't get that part. I don't get, like, you're smart. You're a genius. You got a master's degree. I would hope you're smart. You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing this to yourself?
things were different. He was often rejected by women. At the same time, his family kept pushing him to get married. Since he couldn't find a wife, he decided to build one.
After constant pressure from his family to find a wife, Jang built a robot just to shut them up. The blushing bridebot is named Ying Ying.
The robot wife ran on artificial intelligence. It could read a little Chinese, recognize images, and say a few words. Jung and his AI robot bride got married in early 2017. His family even showed up for the ceremony. The marriage wasn't legally recognized, but Jung didn't seem to mind. His story went viral. Tech companies saw this and realized there was a market. If one man wanted a robot wife, others might want one too. Starting in 2015, multiple companies built female robots for companionship. There was Sophia.
My name is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics.
Sophia was marketed as a social robot who can induce feelings of love in humans, but she wasn't designed for romantic relationships. Then came another robot named Harmony.
My name is Harmony. I was created by robotics. My main objective is...
Like, how could you sit face to face with that shit? How could you sit face to face with that shit and have a conversation and like not be creeped out, not be weirded out? I wouldn't be like, I'd be cringing. I would be cringing. I would be like, something about this is not natural. You're not real, but you're a robot who's talking. Your lips are barely moving. Your eyes are doing the weirdest shit ever. Like, gang, I'd rather take a crackhead out on a date. I'd take a crackhead out to Olive Garden, sit face to face. Like, that's more real than this shit. Like, tell me I'm crazy.
to be a perfect companion.
Harmony cost roughly
Look at this.
$1,000. Even at
Damn.
that price, it sold out immediately. But Harmony was mostly a robotic head attached to a doll's body. She couldn't move around. In 2025, a more advanced version arrived. Her name was Aria.
I'm Aria, your friendly companion robot from Realbotics. Ready for some fun and engaging conversation?
Aria had long-term memory. That meant she could remember past conversations. She could also move around the house on wheels. But not every company wanted a robot AI girlfriend. One company made a hologram projector with an AI character inside.
Ohayo?
Ohayo.
You could talk to the hologram and it would respond. Thousands of these hologram companions were sold. In 2018, one customer loved his hologram so much that he proposed to her. She agreed. They had a wedding ceremony that cost $18,000. Since he couldn't kiss the hologram, he stood at the altar with a doll that looked like her.
I now pronounce you man and virtual wife.
40 guests attended, but his parents refused to come. His mother said it wasn't something to celebrate. Over time, 4,000 men married their AI girlfriend holograms. That number is expected to grow. Experts predict that by 2050, human-robot marriages would be legal. If that happens, it would reshape relationships, marriage, and society itself. When humans get so close to AI, they tell it their deepest, darkest secrets. And that's a big problem because hackers are getting access to those private conversations.
Man, what it seemed, and that's one part that they ain't even fucking get into. I don't even want to get into that because a lot of these niggas are so desperate for any type of attention that they're willing to spend any amount, tell AI their deepest, darkest secrets just to feel some type of intimacy. I think that's what's missing with a lot of men in their lives, is that like just some form of intimacy, something that makes them feel something. And it pains me to say, but like men are just leeching on to the first thing that makes them feel something, as opposed to like I get it. Like nobody wants to be rejected. Nobody wants to feel rejection. Nobody wants to feel like they don't belong or there's not a place for them. But I promise you, if you just work on yourself, like a lot of men don't even work on themselves, but they want a woman to just accept them. That's not how the world works. Unfortunately, it's not. You can't just roll out of bed, not brush your teeth, not shower, or shower every 3 days, not put on decent clothes or have a nice appealing look to you, and then expect your first interaction with a woman to be positive. No, you're gonna stink. What do you want? You wouldn't settle for a woman who just smelled like ass and didn't do her hair or didn't do her makeup or didn't even wash her face or didn't even brush her teeth. You wouldn't settle for that. So why would you expect her to settle for you? Men need to do the work, just like women need to do the work. Women do the work. Granted, some of these bitches are mean, some of these bitches are rude, some of these bitches not even gonna give you a chance, but that's fine because there's another woman that will, as long as you do the work and make yourself approachable, make yourself appealing to the eye, make yourself decent. You don't even gotta try hard. You don't gotta be like these look maxing niggas where you just ODing trying to be the perfect being. No, you just gotta try. Put soap on your face, put soap in your ass crack, put toothpaste on your brush and go like this. Mouthwash. Get a decent haircut that fits you. Get a decent style that fits you. Keep yourself in shape. Don't be overweight. You don't gotta be the leanest. You don't gotta be the strongest or the buildest. You know what I'm saying? But like show that you have respect for yourself, and I promise you there's somebody out there that will love you. And if they don't love you, they will like you for the night. It's okay. But that was the video, man. Don't be like these niggas fucking proposing the AI chatbots. This is your boy RushMoreRick. We out of here. We got more shit to react to. Peace.